Hello everyone, and welcome to Allerton Castle on the 24th of June 2025, and it's my birthday today. So we've got two special guests as well. We've got my mum, and the little doggy there's Rosie, and they've brought me to Allerton Castle for my birthday. And there it is. I didn't know much about this place, but yeah, I didn't think it would be that big. I thought, we'll be there for an hour, go see the castle, see the gardens. Oh no, it is massive. And there's Rosie, look. Hello Rosie. First thing she did was did a massive poo when we got there. So you can bring dogs, but the dogs aren't allowed inside. But they can have a nice walk around the grounds. And there it is, Allerton Castle. It's not far from Knaresborough. Yeah, I was amazed at just how detailed everything is, how ornate everything is inside. They have a lot of weddings going on. There's a big wedding venue. There's even a ghost hunt, the lady was telling me, where you come, I think it's in September, you come here 9 o'clock till 1 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, you just hunt ghosts. You do all spirit boards and stuff like that. So that would be quite interesting in the castle. All the volunteers were really nice and friendly, and always happy to answer questions, and really passionate about the place as well, which was great. A couple of details on the outside, the shields were all over the place. I did ask one of the volunteers what the shields were, and he spoke to us a little bit later on in the video. But yeah, it was a really good day out. So if you're in the area, I do highly recommend visiting Allerton Castle. Just recording all the details on the outside now. I think my mum's gone back to the car to take Rosie back. Yeah, it's amazing. And it was all open, you can just have a walk around. So a closer look at the entrance. A few gargoyles I was looking at up there. Still waiting for my mum. She's still at the car. A couple of statues outside the front. There was also teas and coffees available, which was really nice touch. So once you've had a walk round, oh here she is, look, here we go, we're going in. The size of these doors, look at that. Straight away the detail on the ceiling, such a grand entrance. Victorian Gothic architecture at its finest. These chairs, just everything. It was amazing. We got the red carpet out for us today as well. They didn't have to do that, but get the old red carpet out. Another shield above the door. I couldn't believe the size of that door though. It's crazy. Here we go, we're inside. It was £7.50 for an adult, which was really great price. It's everywhere. Look at the details everywhere. Insane. And they had boards with all information about the history. And that fireplace, just wow. Grand hall. Dr. Gerald, I think we go to his study a bit later on. He's still alive in his 90s and he's travelling the world. He owns this place. And I think he's in America at the moment. And look at this fireplace. That is just, the detail, that is one of the best ones I've seen. There's a picture of me stood right next to it. I'm probably over 6 foot tall and, it's like 2.5 for me in that fireplace. Like 15 foot. It's amazing. All the doorways. And we head into the first room. I was just amazed by all the detail on the walls. Just look at it, it's crazy. Another shield there. Wow. And into the first room. Which I was just like, oh my god. Look at the furniture. Wow. Picture frames, the frames around the mirrors, fireplace, that clock on there. This is the drawing room. Look at that table. Oh. I was just, as soon as I stepped in this room, I was just blown away. Amazing. On the corners of the ceiling as well, just insane. That table, I just couldn't believe it. I've never seen anything like just so ornate and just that clock. Just wow. It's amazing. Red rope. One of those barriers there on the chairs. My worst enemy, them barriers. The rope barrier comes back again. Well, this is just the first room we've been in, and I'm already like massively impressed. The drawing room. Like I said, I don't know much of the history on this place. It's a bit of a hidden gem, really. It's not far from where we live, so I can't believe I've never been here before. Come into the ballroom. It's a nice floor plan there of the first floor. And there we go. Crazy. The ceiling just wow. Apparently this is quite a haunted location. There's a lot of ghost stories, and you can actually come and stay the night. I think you can book a room. It's been in a few films as well. They do wedding venues. They do all sorts of events. And the size of that door compared to my mum. Look at it's like 3 of her. It is massive. It's so the doors are so thick as well. Really heavy. It's great. I just couldn't get over the detail. The shields on the door. The chandeliers. My mum was saying, look at this, what's this? I'm like, what have you found? What have you found now? And right in the distance is a temple, and there's a little bit more information about it later on in the video. That's right, I've got my souvenir guide from Allerton Castle here. There might be something in here about it. There's quite a bit of history in here actually. Look at these candelabras, these are massive. They wouldn't fit in my flat then. I said these are so tall, they'd be taller than my flat. Almost. It's just touching. Is this real? What do you think? You can't take her anywhere. There's that fireplace again. It's just amazing. If I was to ever get married, this would be, if I'm going to get married, it's going to be in a castle. That's just the way it's going to go. This would be one of the top picks for a location. And this is the library. Very, very cosy library. Tall ceilings. These dogs here. He's a good boy. I had a quick look at some of the books, see what they've got. I'm quite interested to see what kind of books they have in these sorts of places. Look at that chess set there. Another good boy. And that table as well. The detailing and this glove, this metal glove with a face with snakes coming out of his eyes and mouth. Well, that's a bit freaky, that, isn't it? That portrait is of King James II. Yeah, it says in this souvenir guide here. I've got it open on the right page. Just looking how thick the doors are there. It's amazing. So as soon as you walk in this place, straight into the Grand Hall, the entrance is just amazing. And the Grand Hall, the grand staircase, it's all so grand. And this is a grand hallway to the conservatory. There's shields everywhere. And I thought these chairs were quite interesting. Like dragons. Yeah, it's been raining a bit today. Oh, yesterday. I recorded it yesterday. Oh, secret door there. In the ceiling. And we have a volunteer who comes up and we start chatting about the shields. So I'll leave it to the volunteer.
So we of course would be delighted to know what all of these mean, but we
Yeah. Yeah.
but we know some of them.
Yeah.
The ones that you'll see all around the castle.
There's quite a lot of different shields, isn't there?
Yeah, this is the Stourton one, which you'll see everywhere above all the doors and on the staircase, and they're the 6 fountains.
Oh, okay.
The origin of the River Stour. So this is the Gothic rebuild was the Stourton family, and
Right.
they were actually originally a Wiltshire family. So the Stour, I think there are 5 river Stours in England, but it's the one that arises in Wiltshire and then meets the English Channel at Christchurch or Bournemouth or something. So that's their motto, and they go back to 50 or something. It's a very old family.
Yeah.
And then they acquired, one of the Lord Stourton acquired some stuff that came, some other lordships that came out. So there's 2 of these lions. The black one with a gold crown, the black background, that's either the Mowbray or the Segrave one, which you'll see everywhere.
Yeah.
And the other is a red lion. So they're all around.
Yeah.
And when they got to be the Lord Stourton, and Mowbray and Segrave, that lineage went back a long way. It's on the crest above the door. They're allowed to put all their ancestry.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So you've got this one, which is the Howard, Duke of Norfolk, Lord Norfolk Duke, Lord Howard. So that's theirs.
Yeah.
And that's on that. And then this is the Plantagenet emblem, three lines with the horse, 3 things, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So that's the Plantagenet. So they are all on that. And then the one in the bottom corner is the Talbot family, which again is an ancient family, and that's that one. And the rest of them are I think, are all to do with the women of family married into stuff. So we don't really know, sadly.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to, and we'd be nice to ask the family who they all belong to, but the family don't live there. Oh, and that's the flight, the Silver Pegasus is the guy who's on the staircase, his wife. So the guy on the staircase is Lord Stourton. That's their pictures on loan from the family.
Okay.
The one on the right, the lady, that's hers. And she was from Corbally in Ireland or something. So that's hers.
Wow.
So you'll see that on the top as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, cool. Oh, thank you very much.
When Dr. Roth bought it,
Yeah.
he did consult with the family.
Oh, thank you very much to the I can't remember any of the names. I'm rubbish with names, so I do apologise. But all the volunteers were so friendly, and I cut him off by mistake then because I wasn't concentrating. I hit the record button, so I turned it off. Oh, I'm terrible at that. So I did it with when someone was talking to me in Harewood House. I tapped the record button by accident and turned it off. But all the volunteers were brilliant. They were all great, full of information. So this is now the dining room. Very impressive dining room. And this was actually all burnt down in January of 2005. I've got a little bit of information here. The fire of January 2005 totally vaporised everything in this room from the ground below to the sky above, and all between the brick walls. It was fortunate that the carpet and most furniture were not in the room at the time and therefore survived. Dr. Ralph's commitment for the foundation is to bring this room back to its original condition. which was completed in 2016, making it again one of the gems of the castle. So this is all fully restored to how it used to be, which is amazing. Oh, there's a shield on a wall there with Latin on, so I'm going to have to translate what that means. If I can figure it out, I'll put it on the screen. But everything is just so detailed, it's so amazing. And the fireplace in this room as well, just amazing. Yeah, the dining room, there's some pictures of the fire. It was all totally destroyed. Some really nice stained glass windows. Even the ceiling above the window is just amazing. And get the family around that for Christmas dinner. And there's a little bar here as well, under the stairs. Oh, that was funny. A little bar under the stairs. We have a little wander around the backs. I think these rooms were for like the wedding areas. It's a nice grandfather clock there. And that takes you out into the back garden. The grounds are huge in this place. The gardens are only quite small really. The nice pond there. But the actual grounds themselves are massive. All the boats and ships. I think this had something to do with the Navy, this place. My history is not the best on this place. It's should have done some more research really, you know what I'm like. Oh, we've got a bit of history here actually. Bit of history. 20th and the 21st century. Oh, that's his study. That's his actual study. Let's use more of an office now, I think. Nice view outside. That door was originally closed, but the lady says, yeah, just have a wander in, check it out. Is this the music room? Yes, this is the music room. I've got no idea what these instruments are. I think that one that we've just seen is Regina Hexaphone, I think it's called, it says in this book. The first jukebox kind of instrument. Select a tune of their choice from 6 Edison or Columbian cylinder records. Well, that's interesting. That is the Mills Violano Virtuoso, manufactured in Chicago, Illinois. Wow. Nice fireplace hiding there as well. So yeah, this place does have a lot of history. Not sure when it was actually built. It's the Royal Highness Prince Frederick Augustus, the Duke of York, brother to King George III, the Duke of York, purchased the Allerton estate from Robert IV, Viscount Galway in 1786 on Friday the 28th of March. 1788 it was reported in The World, a London publication, that Henry Holland is present in Yorkshire, superintending the improvements now in progress at HRHR's house at Allerton in the country or county. Another writer of the period reports His Royal Highness entirely rebuilt the large substantial residence, erecting commodious stables and laid out the beautiful gardens. E. Hargrove wrote in the Duke of York, who, with his royal brother, the Prince of Wales, resided here sometime in the month of October 1787. The Prince Frederick House was built entirely of brick, plaster and painted. Colonel William Thornton. In 1789, when the estate was put on the market, the catalogue stated the complete mansion house recently and substantially built on the most approved plan. The whole of Allerton estate, containing 4,525 acres, was purchased in 1791 for £110,000. Wow, that is a lot of money back then and a lot of money now. By Cole William Thornton. There is a local tradition that the Colonel won the estate from the Duke at a gambling table. Wow. Well, that's interesting. He renamed the estate Thornville Royale by royal permission after the Prince of Wales was his guest. Cornell Thornton turned the estate into a famous sporting and wildlife park. In 1796, E. Hargrove wrote in the History of the Castle Town and Forest of Knaresborough, the park containing 400 acres of exceedingly rich land, encompassed with a high wall of brick, 5 miles to be exact, has a great variety of ground, and is well stocked with deer and other game. The great variety this park affords of hills and dales, thick woods, scattered groves, with a beautiful lake seen from this tower, Temple of Victory. That's the temple. Wow. Oh, we're going up the grand stairs now. The shields everywhere, just amazing. Absolutely amazing. This guy's sticking his tongue out. Yeah, just imagine doing a ghost hunt here till 1 o'clock in the morning. It'd be pretty spooky. Be quite fun. That'd be quite interesting to do it. It's a big drop down. So in the 20th and 21st century, the last Lord Mowbray, Segrave and Stourton to live in the house was William Marmaduke, 25th Baron Mowbray, 26th Baron Segrave and 22nd Baron Stourton, who resided there until his death on the 12th of December 1965, except during World War II, when he had temporarily lived in Allerton House on the estate, while the No. 6 Group Royal Canada Air Force used the castle, nicknamed Castle Dismo, as their headquarters. On the 24th, 25th and 26th of November 1965, there was a 3-day sale during which most of the contents of the house were sold. Between 1965 and 1983, the house was leased to Carmelite monks for use in training missionaries for Africa, and then to Victory Mount Trust for the use of convalescent home. The present Lord Mowbray, Segrave and Stourton live in the Allerton Park stable block, which has been converted into the family home. And the foundation, so this is, we have a chronological history on the back. Oh, we're in the bedrooms now. I'm not even watching the screen, I'm not even watching my own video. I'm reading this book. So yeah, some of the beds I thought they were quite small. I don't think I'd fit in them. But the bigger ones, I might just get in that one, my feet will probably be dangling out. But look at that with the curtains as well. You just see my feet hanging out the end of it. Yeah, it was amazing. Well, the foundation, in October 1893, Dr. Gerald Arthur Ralph, who still owns the estate, that was his office that we're in before, and that was a painting of him on the wall in his office. Dr. Gerald Arthur Ralph, an American, purchased Allerton Castle along with 1.5 hectares of land. In 1986, another 42 hectares of parkland to the south and west of the castle, including the Temple of Victory, was purchased. In 1986, Dr. Ralph formed an English charitable foundation. In 2016, transferred the freehold ownership of Allerton Castle, its furnishings and other associated listed properties into the foundation. Dr. Ralph's interest in preserving our heritage started with an antique mobile while in high school, then matured into restoring 13 of the world's finest classic luxury automobiles, a 67-foot and a 121-foot classic motor yacht. For the rarest mechanical musical instruments, historic Floridan estate, and then the restoration of Allerton Castle. He holds a BA degree in economics and also in journalism, and a PhD and MBA degree in business and economics. Before retiring at an early age, he was assistant to the president of the New York Stock Exchange listed company. Wow. So we'll do chronological history. So in 1066, William Malverde so it's 11 how do you say that? Yeah, 1100. Benedict Priory established. 1441, the land owned by King's College, Cambridge. 1544, land sold back to the Malverde family. Mid-16th century house rebuilt. 1713, Richard Malverde died, leaving no heir to Richard Ardenel, inherited the estate. 1720, John Vardy was commissioned to design a new house. 1758, the estate passed to William Monckton, 2nd Viscount Galway, a cousin by marriage. 1786, Prince Frederick Augustus, Duke of York, brother of King George IV. 1791, Colonel Thomas Thornton, one of the greatest sportsmen of his day, changed the name to Thornville Royal by permission of the Duke of York. When it became famous, sporting wildlife park, the house was described as an elegant new-built mansion in 1791. Wow. In 1805, bought by Charles Philip, the 17th Baron Stourton. In 1807, Catholic chapel added, which is we go there a little bit later on. I'm not sure if it's part of the tour, the chapel, but I didn't even know it was there. We only got talking to the volunteers, and they just said, "Would you like to go and see it?" I'm like, yeah. We met a nice American couple who'd come over and brought the family, and they wanted to see what a real castle's like, and yeah, they definitely came to the right place. So yeah, there is a lot of history in this place. I'm still looking at all these crazy details. And then windy things by the fireplace there. They're all for the servants. So if you're in there, you want a cup of tea, you just wind on the left there by the fireplace. You wind it up, and it rings a bell downstairs, and we go to see the bells. And I just couldn't believe how many bells were all. There must be one in every single room. So if the servants anywhere, or if they're in bed in the bedroom, or if they're in wherever, just ring the. There's one on there as well. I was walking around and thinking, I wonder what these are for. But yeah, for the bells, the servants' quarters downstairs. Yeah. Look at that bed there. I don't think I'd fit. The beds were really comfy. I sat on them, and they were really comfy. But you can stay in there, in them beds. I'm not sure if you can just have like an overnighter there, to book a room. I don't really know. You'll have to check the website. I'll leave all the links in the description below. And I'll catch myself in the mirror again. Yeah, so where were we? 1807, Catholic chapel added. 1848 to 1854. The present house was built by Lord Mowbray, Segrave and Stourton. 4 years MOD took over the estate, and it became the HQ of Number 6 Group, Royal Canadian Air Force. So that's the there was definitely some military history. But look at that view there. Wow. The staircase. Oh, it's amazing. 1946, family returned to the castle. 1965, death of Lord Mowbray, Segrave and Stourton. They all died in the same year. 1966, leased to Carmelite monks. 1973, leased to the Convalescent Trust. 1983, Dr. Ralph purchased the the castle plus 1.5 hectares of land. The buildings were in a state of disrepair and in need of substantial roof and structural repair. 1986, Dr. Ralph purchased another 42 hectares of land, including the Temple of Victory and Southgate House. 2005, the fire destroyed a third of the castle. So it's actually a third of the castle, not just the dining room. Wow. In 2014, the West Gatehouse purchased. 2016, castle freehold, contents and land given to the foundation. Wow. Oh, there's actually a map of what it looked like in 1770. Well, it's a lot of land. Yeah. It's a good little souvenir guide, this. Yeah, I think they sold out when they were there. They were only cheap to get, and yeah, I think if you go in, you definitely need to get a souvenir guide as well. Very interesting. More detailed fireplaces. I thought this clock was quite interesting because it had a lion's head on the top. If we go up, there we go. I'll get a bit of a get in there. Have a look at it. Yeah, got a lion's head at the top there, which is like one of them door knockers. And that's one of the most ornate picture frames I've ever seen. That's just. It's all amazing. Like I say, you have to come for yourself just to see the size of the size of everything. As soon as you walk through the door, it is crazy. There's a nice view out all the land. Yeah, I'd definitely come back. That chair's interesting. 4 people can sit in that chair. You don't make stuff like that anymore. It's a really nice dresser. I'd quite like to stay overnight here. Actually, I think it'd be quite cool. Getting up in the morning and then first thing you see is this hallway. Oh, it's automatic light. And this is the where the bride would stay over, I'm guessing, or the bride and groom after the wedding day. I think they'd stay in this room. With a very, very golden bed and a golden wardrobe. My mum walked in here and she says, "Is this all real gold?" It's like, well, if it was solid gold, I think it'd fall straight through the floor. Look at that! That is crazy. Little makeup stand there. Wow. Yeah, I definitely want to come back here. Really nice fireplace. I think all the rooms have got their own, like, showers and toilets, a little ensuite. This one, locked in here, I was like, oh, probably just a bathroom. Oh, the sinks, toilet. Oh, fireplace. Oh yeah, sit on the toilet, get the fire going. I've never seen that before. I thought, wow, there's a fireplace in the toilet. That is just amazing. You know you've made it in life when you've got a fireplace in the toilet. There's staff only through there. So you can pretty much go anywhere. If the doors are open, you can go wherever you want, but there are some areas that staff only, it says. So, but pretty much you can come and explore the place, check out the rooms, check out the grand hall. Sir Thomas Savage Bart. And there's the angels on the ceilings, holding the shields as well. It's shields all over the place, it's great. And we're back downstairs now. And there's the shield above the door that the volunteer was saying throughout the house. Do a nice grand hole spin. Here we go. 360 grand hole spin. Oh, this is the bit where we go down into the servants' quarters. So we were having a cup of tea and we were chatting to the volunteers, and they just wow, all the bells up there. Oh, these are all the bells.
Wow, look at all those bells.
Wow.
Look at all of those bells.
Yeah. They don't connect anymore to so you'll have seen by the fireplaces so they don't connect. But and I imagine that once there would be someone here all the time, and sort of someone, when one of them went off, would have summoned assistance.
How would you know which one had gone off?
See it sort of, so I suspect you might see it moving.
Oh, like a different tone.
Somebody once mentioned to me that they might have different sounds.
Yeah, that would be different lengths, different tones, different. Everything would be different.
Yeah, all them servant bells on there is a bit more the news articles of the fire, when the fire took place. I didn't realise it was that big. It did a lot of damage. But yeah, all these bells. You'd have to, if you were a servant and you heard one go, you'd have to run and check. It's got all like the dining room underneath it. And like he says, it would probably a different sound for each one. There's some longer, maybe. I don't really know, but just imagine if I was a servant, I'd have to run out and check which one was ringing, and then see what they wanted. See if they wanted a cup of tea or a couple of biscuits. I don't know. Oh, it's a bit more of the army background. More bells. And this is the chapel. Yeah, like I say, I'm not sure if you can actually... I think you have to ask a member of staff, or if they... Because there is official tours afterwards, so we went for the open day where you can just walk around, but there is official tours in the afternoons that you can go to. And I'm not sure if they take you here, but yeah, they just asked, do you want to go and see it? And like, yeah, sure. So even the detail in here is amazing. I had no idea this was here in the... It's actually underneath the castle, and then you go underneath and you go out a little bit. And yeah, this is actually... I never knew this was here. And massive organ up there as well. I think they're repairing that. They seem to be doing a lot of renovations and bringing it all back to how it was, which is amazing. It's really good. So we don't want to lose these kind of places. They're a big part of history. And I love them, me. And we go into the gardens. Really steep stairs at the back. We get some really nice views of the castle and what it looks like at the back. A little chair there. In case it rains, just run under that chair. This is the memorial garden. Yeah, looking at it from the outside, I was kind of expecting, like I said at the start, we'd come here, have a look round, check the gardens out. But it is massive, it is such a huge place. So if you like your Gothic architecture, I'd highly recommend coming and checking it out for yourself. You get to see all the gargoyles up there. I still can't get over how tall them doors are. That from the Grand Hall, I've just never seen anything like it. I think if you want to come for the open day, it's about, I think it's open for 3 hours. And then they do tours later on as well, like I say. But yeah, it was such a good day out. It was a good birthday present. Thanks, Mum. Thanks for taking me. I think she's into her castles now as well. She wasn't that bothered before, and now she's seen this place. She wants to go to what's that show called? Downton Abbey. She says, "I've got to go to Downton Abbey now." That's a bit of a trek, but I'll go with you if you're going. These curved stone walls are quite interesting, leading up to the conservatory. That's the back of the castle's conservatory. We're so lucky to have so many of these places around. Not too far away from us. See, we're just in the middle of nowhere. That's it, we're leaving now. Go see how Rosie's doing, she's still in the car. And these entrance doors as well, crazy. Oh, thanks, Mum. There we go, that was Allerton Castle. And there's Rosie, look, she's alright. She's got a stick. It doesn't matter where you take that dog. You could take her to the Sahara Desert and she'll find a stick or a ball. Doesn't matter where you go. And here's one of the lakes. I think there was a few lakes around this place. A bit of a walk out from the castle, but the grounds are massive. There's a few lakes and yeah. There we go, that was Allerton Castle. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you want to see some more castle videos, let me know in the comments. I'll see you later, bye.